Oh, there you are, sweet baby angel, and here I am. You're probably thinking, wow, this episode looks long, and that's because size does matter. So we're about to do a double rehash. Love is blind. Hello, I'm Wilko, the guy who rehashes reality, and welcome to Wilko Rehash before 2024. I hate it when people say it like that. Before 2024, we want 24,000 sweet baby angel subs on this channel. So if you could subscribe right now, that would really help me out with this. It sounded good, so that's why we did it. Make sure you also give it a thumbs up and comment below to let me know that you have subscribed and you are watching this Love is Blind series with me. We're about to get into episodes 7 and 8. Oh, she's gonna be a big, long, thick one. Thick with 2 C's, I think. And the last episode, a little bit slow, so I'm really ready for this trash, mess, and drama before we get to those final nuptials. Hey, if you want exclusives and to support me, you can sign up to our premium app and channel at rehash.com.au. Do it now. All right, we left off with Chelsea's family, or just her dad, coming over to see her new husband, her new pod husband Kwame, who is definitely 100% totally committed to her, 100% committed to all the time.
We both got the opportunity to engage in this social love experiment. And we dated a lot of people. We do not see one another. The idea is that you're kind of getting to the core of your values, your stories, what made you, who you are.
Yes.
And we have this connection beyond the physical. And we did.
Really just felt right.
Is love blind? We fell in love blind. And at the end, he proposed to me.
Okay.
And I said yes.
Oh, you did?
Oh, he's happy about it.
Oh, so happy for you, Andy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. I'll be darned.
And still, the whole time, Kwame was going, are we still rolling? Is this happening? So Chelsea's dad seems pretty cool with it. He's down for an experiment to see if love truly is blind. And I'm yet to see some actual evidence of the blind love, and yet Chelsea's dad is just gobbling it up. In the last episode, Chelsea was so off in the lead up to her dad arriving, and now having him sit there and be so sweet and pretty into it. What was she freaking out about so much? She made it seem like her dad could go full Hulk. We never know what's going to happen with dad. He's crazy.
Do I have your blessing to move forward?
Absolutely. You guys, I'm so happy for you.
Thanks, Dad.
Well, thank you.
Oh, he's on a different one now.
We love you, Dad. Thank you so much.
Cheers, Charlie.
Getting a good deal on Chelsea. I'll tell you a story.
Getting a good deal. Get a discount.
On sale. You can have her 75% off.
We're all laughing. We're all having fun. Yeah, you can have her. Oh, God. Oh, we're still rolling. I think I like Chelsea. I don't know if I could be friends with Chelsea. She does seem like when she's on, she's on. And I know it's tough for me to judge that. But I'm mostly on when I'm watching the telly. The rest of the time I'm asleep. Well, Kwame has received a phenomenal deal, 70% off Chelsea's, and they're going fast. He's got himself one. I'm not sure if he wants to check the return policy. Chelsea's dad, no taxis, backsies.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. What was it that drew you to her the most?
To me, I know, I can't talk to everyone like you can. So I know that if I can talk to her like that, then there's something special there.
Hi. Gorgeous.
You're so cute.
I cannot believe you're engaged.
Yeah, for the picture, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so funny now looking at Paul the Third's mum the third. Oh, no, she's still mum the first. Oh, I don't suppose she'd be the first mum ever. We all know the first mother on this planet is Alyssa from Maths. When you look at Micah and you look at Paul the Third's mum, you know where I'm going with this, right? Okay, so you're going to marry your mum. Cute. I'm a little bit obsessed for many reasons, but mainly because Paul III's mum said that she went social stalking to figure out exactly who Micah was, and I love this. Who needs a jealous ex-girlfriend when you've got Paul III's mum doing the digging?
We went to town, and I was telling them, I think we found Micah online, but we're not sure. And he's like, oh, really? Well, what do you think? Well, I think her dad's name is Paul. He lives in Mobile. His mom is a deep, beautiful Christian and owns a daycare. Anything else you want to know? Yeah,
Figured all that
from
out.
her first name.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
She's a deep, beautiful Christian. Well, you don't know that for sure. You've just looked at what she's shared online. We don't know for sure. I've got all these facts about Micah. Any questions?
We are very different. Like I'm like hair, makeup,
like me.
yeah. Like but he also like he has the ability to like
A lot
ground
like
me
you.
a bit, and I feel like it just like balances me out really well. So I just like how he like makes me behave and act.
I mean, y'all are perfect for this. Perfect fit.
Perfect for the experiment? Or perfect for the impending marriage? I don't know. Are they going to say yes? I don't know. I've really just realized that this show's kind of like maths backwards. Like you still don't see each other to begin with, but we end with a wedding as opposed to maths where we start with a wedding. But this wedding you can say no. And I love the thought of that. I'm still very much obsessed that Paul III is marrying Mummy.
I love her. I see why you love
you do.
her.
I knew you would. I knew you would.
His mom and I are so similar. She is just about the cutest thing I've ever seen. And I feel like it was just so easy to like make a connection with her. It's like, well, here we go. You're marrying your mom.
You guys are so similar.
I love that he says that. Oh my God.
Now, I'm a gay man, but could you imagine if I just wanted to date someone who was exactly like my dad? So I would have to date someone who is distant, lacks affection. Maybe I should stop this list. At least Micah knows it, and Mum seems pretty happy that Paul III is essentially dating her, but the younger version of no relation, let's hope. It is no surprise that Micah is good at charming the family. She seems very good. She's got the gift of the gab. She seems to convince people to come around. But then her choice of friends in Irina suggests to me that she's doesn't have great judgment when it comes to friends.
Well, where am I going to put my shoes?
You can buy more
Brett's
boxes.
house.
I would say I'm just
Whoa.
most nervous just about how whenever she brings in her stuff, how are we going to merge it together?
Is that your vacuum?
That is my vacuum.
Oh, it's
So
Marshall.
this is, you don't have to even hold this. This is just, it has like a little tension rod in the back. So you just,
Where's your trash can at?
right here.
Everything in your place is so high end. Bougie Brett.
It's all about the fishes.
Bougie Brett and Tipsy Tiff. Oh, I feel a children's book coming on. Just about a mum and a dad named Brett and Tiff. And Brett's a bit bougie and spends money on some high-end bits and pieces like paper towel holders that grip. I kind of want one. I was very interested looking at it. I demand one immediately. Maybe we can get the paper roller company to sponsor the video so I can get one for free. Oh, yeah, the children's book. Yes, Bougie Brett, the dad who likes to buy nice things, and Tipsy Tiff, the mum who is always asleep on the couch by 3:30 when the kids get home. Oh, it's a story so familiar. Not with not with my mum. Not with my mum. I can just imagine her watching this going, oh my God, that little shit. I can't wait to message him.
Oh no, catastrophe has happened.
What?
One of our steaks, the bag came open and it's
He's
ruined.
doing
That
like
one's yours,
is it a
right?
The
sous
good news
vide?
is
that
we
what it's
have one
called?
other steak. Let's hope the bag did not open on that one.
Should I
Oh,
turn it?
no, they're both ruined.
Really?
Oh,
no,
boiled
it's
steak,
a sign.
delicious.
I should just go home.
Oh yeah, just go home. Bliss, steak aside, I think you should just go home. No one wants to be the second choice. You can do better. You don't need the show. No. This is the universe's way of going, this is your out. The dinner is over. No one wants to eat boiled steak.
Really?
Have you
You've
tried?
never had goat cheese ice cream?
That's so gross.
What?
No, I haven't.
It's so good. I know that I'm weird. I fully know that.
Yeah. I probably am a little weirder.
Yeah, probably.
Have you seen my bedroom?
No, I haven't seen your bedroom.
I'll show it to you later.
I guess he's trying to be smooth. I guess. Oh, yeah. So we're talking about goat's cheese. Have you seen my bedroom? Oh, speaking about the geopolitical climate, have you seen my bedroom? That's so interesting that we're talking about the ever-changing climate. Have you seen my bedroom? I'd love to know below if you've had goat's cheese ice cream before. Is it goat's cheese and ice cream, or is it, how does that work? Oh, it's a real thing. Goat cheese in ice cream. Ooh, 5-ingredient goat cheese honey ice cream. Okay, like most things in my life, I'm curious. Just curious though, not always following through. I know you said you're curious about the 5-ingredient goat cheese ice cream, but have you seen my bedroom? This is the first time she's been to your place. Of course she hasn't seen your bedroom, and you know that. There is something with Bliss's voice that, I don't know. I know I don't have the nicest voice in the world. I understand. I've read the comments on YouTube. Oh, there's just something, it's like high, but it's like nasal.
What? What? You haven't...
I have these motion sensors that will activate sounds based on when you open a room. So like, I wanted the Harry Potter song to play when you open my bedroom door.
That's approved.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Is it? Is it cool? Remember when we were kids and you would have those little frogs that would ribbit when you walk past them? Oh, the height of hot dollar technology. I don't know if that's cool. Every time you walk in your room, you hear, na 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 na. When he started with his chat about motion sensors, I was like, what? If she tries to escape in the middle of the night, you'll know?
I don't know. It's all right, I guess. I have to give you a hard time still. It's not like normal to like hang out with someone that just dumped you. I'm gonna give you a little bit of a hard time sometimes.
It's fair. I deserve it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you know what will make up for it? Come to the bedroom. You're a wizard, Harry. Holy shit. As soon as she walks through that Dumbledore, the wizard is upon her. Wand and all.
Here, come real quick.
What?
We'll do a little dancing.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
we're dancing in the kitchen.
One. Loosen your arms, you're a little stressed.
Wait, am I not loose?
Yeah, you're a little too tight.
Oh, yeah. You're a little bit too tight for Zach. He likes you loose. I love weirdos. I do. I consider myself a weirdo and not necessarily normal, whatever that might be. But there's something about Zach. I'm not saying that he's a peasant, which apparently also means weird, according to Jacquelina. But there is just something a little bit off.
Oh my God!
Oh, Kwame's place. Oh. They laugh. Now they laugh in stereo. Do it again.
Oh my God!
Oh, he's still rolling? Oh, he's still in the ascendant.
Yeah, welcome to my fortress of solitude. I live in Portland, Oregon. It's a 2.5 hour to 3 hour drive. We're gonna go get a few things that I need to get. Check out my fridge.
Super dope.
Full of.
Wow. Baby, you're so saucy. That's not too
doing
bad.
okay.
There's a wee bits of laundry on the floor. You sleep right here?
I sleep on the couch all the time.
So when you wake up, you just walk 8 steps to your desk
to my
and
desk.
start working.
I mean, we can open it, but that's at your discretion.
I have that same loop.
Oh, good. Question for you, Kwame. I've got many, but no, it's not what your secret. I know I'd whisper that a lot when I lean forward. No, my question for Kwame is rubbish. We're just leaving rubbish everywhere. So when you open your Crest toothpaste, you just think, nah, just put that there. Just put that there. And it also looks like the place has never been vacuumed, and yet you proclaimed you knew exactly how a vacuum worked. You turn it on, you move it about. And I think you read that on the internet. I don't think you've ever done it.
I thought the lack of cleanliness would bother me more than it does. He knows for the most part where everything is. I mean, the guy put my underwear and my bras. He organized when he folded my laundry. He organized my underwear drawer. It's the sweetest thing ever. He has it in him.
He might have it in him. I don't know if it's going to be a regular thing once he gets comfortable in your new abode. Anyone else not believe Chelsea at all when she says, I thought the messiness would, make her feel uncomfortable, and she's claiming it doesn't get to her? I don't believe that at all.
Got some lotion right here.
Ma'am.
Got the lotion and the towel. Hey, you know what? Good for you.
She so quickly picked up the rag. Hey, but it was pretty flexible, you know what I mean? You kind of expected it, if it had been there for a while and used, that it would be a bit more sort of solid and crisp. After seeing Kwame's apartment, there is no way that Chelsea isn't freaking out, considering how much she wanted him to have a 90% success rate of dishes ending up in the dishwasher in one of their first conversations in their new sort of TV house. And now she's walking in with just shit everywhere and the specimen rag and she's fine with it? Oh, nah. There's no way that that's true. She is freaking the fuck out on the inside.
I definitely think we're gonna settle in Seattle, regardless of all the factors. I mean, it is where my family is. Family's really important to me. I don't work a remote job. With Kwame working remotely, just kind of makes sense.
This really is just my piece.
That's what my home is like. That's what I want our future home to be like.
I don't have any friends in Seattle. I play soccer 4 times a week in Portland, 5 times sometimes. I have a running path and I run that same path every day. Sometimes I tend to compromise too much, trying to merge my world with her world. It's taking some time to make it really all make sense.
American Sweet Baby Angels, let me know. Do they have running paths in other places? I don't know, like Seattle. The way Kwame makes it sound is that only Portland only Portland have running tracks? That would be very bizarre if it was true. He's not wrong though. Kwame is giving up all of his kind of identity and where he lives to move to Seattle, and Chelsea seems pretty set that that was how it was always going to be. So lucky he can work remotely. Sadly for Kwame, he'll never be able to run again because his running track, he has one in Portland. They're nowhere else.
I don't think I can do this, honestly. I'm really stressed out.
Really?
Stressed out about?
I'm really stressed out. This is a lot.
You're stressed out about meeting them?
Not meeting them, that's whatever, but I'm just stressed out with everything.
It's a lot.
I need a second.
All right. I can walk them around the block or whatever. And
No, it's fine. We can just knock it out.
I would much rather you be in a comfortable headspace than put you in a position where you're
I'm in a comfortable headspace right now. I think your energy is making me even more stressed out.
Okay. I'll go have a Coke and a smile.
Coke and a smile.
Yeah.
Do that.
Cool.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful relationship. It definitely is going to work. Jacqueline, baby, what's happening? There seems to be something going on so it's Marshall's family coming over? Okay, so Marshall's family is coming over and you're saying that you're not worried about them coming over, that's whatever, but you're still stressed. So what is it about? There's got to be something else going on that we're not seeing or hearing. Is Marshall toxic and we don't know it? This feels like a conversation we've had before about other menses on other relationship shows. Oh, he had a brain bleed. Why is she so concerned? I get it, it's nerve-wracking meeting the family, but you said that that's not the problem, so what is the problem? And then when Marshall tries to help, that just makes it so much worse. And when he said Coke and a smile, he meant cola or cola? Cola, okay, yeah, sure. I don't know, maybe he needs a bit of pick-me-up.
My mom, she's not happy that I got into this experiment. She's not happy that marriage is gonna happen so quickly. And that's getting to me. I don't feel like I'm at my best self.
I've been waiting all day for this. What's up, man?
Oh my God.
This is Ryan.
Hi.
How are you? Adorable. So from day one, I knew.
Look at her.
Oh, wow. We were dating all 15 people, like 15 on 15, basically. We just doing rounds. It was hard for me to like go through the process because I knew that it was her. It was her or nothing, for real. Y'all know how I am.
Yeah,
you know how
Marshall. You know how I am. I'd be Marshall, and Marshall just be picking the first one. This is probably why Marshall is still single. He just goes, that one. I want that one. That's the one that I want. Yeah, that one. I heard her voice through the wall and I was like, that one. Yeah, no, don't worry about all the other ones. I've picked immediately. Just, you had, 14 other women in the mix? I would love to have seen the other connections that Marshall may have had. Because really, we just saw him and Jacquelina, right? If there was someone else, pop it in the comments. One thing I'm very curious about, because we don't do it here in Australia, is dipping sauces with pizza. It's just not it just never ever happens. Like, what sauces come with it? Should I start dipping my pizza in sauce? Because God knows, when you eat pizza, you just want something a little bit more calorie heavy.
So I wrote poems like first time in years. You know what I'm saying? How that's been really hard for me. She like lit that fire under me.
Not just me.
I really like came out being a much better person. So
I feel the aura.
Yeah.
It's good.
Right, so this is what he was referencing with Jacquelina makes him a better man. She makes him want to write poetry. And the fact that he wants to write poetry, I think Jacquelina gets a little bit flaccid about. She wants them bad boys. She wants that toxic love. Does anyone remember that song from Fern Gully, Hexus? Toxic Love? Toxic Love. Yes, because it's Tim Curry. Oh, jeez. Now I've got to eat pizza, dip it in sauce, and watch Fern Gully. Oh, I'm going to have a fun night tonight.
So is love truly blind?
Yeah, I would say yeah.
For sure.
No, I would say no. I don't believe you, Jacquelina. You are not interested in Marshall. Sure, it seems like he doesn't have halitosis, and he cooks for you, and he gives you validation and positive affirmation, but no, you're not in.
Where'd you get your couches?
This one's Craigslist, and that one was on the side of the road.
Knife.
Pocket knives.
Yeah, wait, why is there one on every single
everywhere?
table here? That's like an incredibly small closet. Interesting.
I keep these are the clothes that I mainly wear.
So you keep the clothes that you wear right there on the top of the dresser?
Yeah, I just like to be able to see them.
Yeah, okay. Paul,
What's that?
is this your grandfather's?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
What year? Oh my God, I'm gonna have a stroke.
Wait, some vintage things are good. Hold up the suit again. Is it good? I feel very attacked. This is something from a department store. It wasn't a department store. It's out of business now. Roger David. Cost me $200. And I don't know how many videos I've done with that jacket, but I've definitely got my money's worth. I know the percentage of straight men who watch this channel, although few, some of you are very vocal and I really enjoy it. Let me know in the comments the thought behind many, many pocket knives or knives in general in a house. Why do we need so many knives? If I was dating someone and I went to their house for the first time and there were knives everywhere, I would firstly assume that person is not gay. And then I would secondly think, will I make it out of here alive? But I guess if you were going to be a serial killer, you wouldn't keep your work stuff out on the table, would you?
We have your place here, I have my place here, and then the place in Arizona.
Yeah.
Then we would just get rid of this. A good tentative plan would be to bounce back and forth between here and Arizona.
Look at it.
I know, I'm joking, but also not.
If you give it a chance, fine. What would upset me is you not trying.
Yeah, follow up with an email if you could after this meeting.
What about you trying? You're just well, we've got the place here, which is going to be my place, and then we've got the place in Arizona, which is also my place, and then this place we're just going to, whatever, and all of your stuff just goes. So we'll just do everything my way, and you'll come and fit into my life, and I won't compromise at all. What do you think about that, Paul the Third? I don't know. I'm on and off with Micah. Sometimes I think, oh, maybe she's a genuine person, and then other times I think, no, Paul III should run.
This is the side that is stressful.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's real stress. And I think that I'm feeling that right now, and I imagine you probably are as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't know if she's feeling stressed because she's getting everything she wants. You've got to get rid of your excellent side of the road and Craigslist couches. I mean, where are you going to ever find couches like that again?
I still have not gotten a chance to talk to my mom. I'm not sure she knows and just isn't picking up or what the case. I feel pretty confident about
ghosted
things.
by mom?
I'm just like, yeah, sure, she'll be fine. But at the same time, will she? So it's a lot. I mean, I'm going to give her another call.
Am I able to be a part of that?
You want to talk to her? I just think this first conversation's got to be for me.
All right.
Oh, I can't wait.
Do you have a minute to talk? I did find someone in the experiment.
Why can't we hear
her
mom's
name
voice?
was Chelsea. And, I did take the step forward and ask her for her hand in marriage. And so I wanted a chance to tell you about that experience and where I am. You're mad. All right, Mom. I appreciate your honesty as usual. We should talk about this again sometime. Bye.
Oh, I can see he was on the phone.
Mom's been a big part of my life. Massive. She said that as a mother, as someone who, would expect more from me, I didn't do the right thing. She doesn't think that I used my head in this situation. She can't really say that she's happy for me. I mean, that's a little tough to hear. It's only uphill from here. It's only uphill from here.
I wholeheartedly disagree. I'm so sorry, Kwame. Kwame, I really wanted to hear Mum's side of the conversation. It almost sounded like he was talking to no one. It was super weird. But Mum is very much not into the experiment and Kwame finding love in a pod, especially not with some woman called Chelsea who's going to make him move away. And was Kwame's mum suggesting that Kwame isn't thinking with his brain, although thinking with his penis?
What are we, 2 weeks? 2 weeks away from our wedding.
That's crazy to think about.
What are we, 2 weeks? Yeah.
I'm comfortable and happy with what I'm spending, how much I'm making. How about you? Like, do you feel like you're overextended?
No.
In your...
Something about your loans.
I'm actually a
and your credit
really
rating.
simple person.
With
Your eyes look like all kind of doubt.
You dress very nice, Brad. I know that stuff ain't cheap. I looked at some of your wardrobe.
So
I was
it's his
like,
money.
Oh, he's spending the big bucks.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, do I have a few things that I spent some money on? Of course.
What is the most you spent on a certain item?
Oh,
I got some expensive
Tipsy
luggage.
Tiff wants to know.
How much did you pay for it?
At least like my carry or my check bag. It was like $1,200.
Brad! No! Luggage? Bougie Brad.
Tipsy Tiff. Did you hear the little slur? Bruh, no, luggage? Luggage. Luggage is a hard word to say when you're shit-faced cooking in the kitchen. I guess it makes sense to have these kind of conversations in the lead up to getting married to someone who is still probably a total stranger. Like, you really don't know someone until you live with them for a long time, and I mean months. But Tiff, I don't know, she was basically saying that she's pretty frugal and she's happy with her frugality and how much she spends, and she's a little bit shamey on how much Brett spends on things. Hey, you want him to be bougie Brett and you to be tipsy Tiff, then you all spend your money appropriately. Brett at department stores, on technology and nice clothes, and Tiff at the bottle-o. Oh, okay. In Australia, a bottle-o is a bottle shop. You would call it maybe a liquor store where you're from.
I just want to make sure it's within the budget I feel comfortable with spending. Here's my thing. I don't need to know everything you spend things on, just as long as you pay the bills. And to be honest, I don't want somebody telling me how I should be spending my money because I'm doing okay already.
In terms of like our bills, it doesn't have to be down the middle for me. I'd be fine with saying, well, I'll get 75% of this, or 60, 40.
Yeah.
Whatever. If we, said that there's
stove right now. Oh my God. She is plastered. Brett, don't let Tiff get shit-faced and start cooking a pot roast. Like, no. Tiff just drunk in the kitchen and it's on fire and she's giggling. And then she's like, oh, honey, if you can handle this, I gotta have a nap. I am going to be really surprised at the end of this if Brett and Tiff stay together. Just because, I don't know, there's just something, with all the relationships in this show, it just seems a little bit off.
Got it.
Our ghost pilot is ghost captain.
It literally
Salmon in
feels
his mouth?
there's a gremlin or something in there.
Gremlin.
Like, you know, from like...
I do.
Like, I don't even know if I was born when that came out. I watched it at some point. It's like the little creature. What are they before they become gremlin?
I don't know, but then if you put water on them, they like reproduce and they...
After midnight or something, they turn into gremlins, right?
Yeah. Did I do that good, or is that not how it sounds at all? Gremlins you can't feed after midnight, and you can't get them wet. You get them wet, and they make gremlins. The same goes for Irina. If you you feed her after midnight or get her wet, she's going to multiply, and they're just going to be worse versions of her. And I know, is that even possible?
It's like little Furbos. Did you ever have like a Furbo? Or like, not a Furbo, like
I had a Furby.
A Furby, that's...
I can't make fun of Bliss. I use the wrong names for everything. There's a shop. Oh, God, now I'm going to have to think of the real name. Oh, it's called The Meadows. There's a place called The Meadows, but for whatever reason, my brain has attached it to Mellow Yellow. The sign is yellow, and that's it. There was also a place called Bowen Island, which was a bakery near where we lived in Sydney. And for whatever reason, I called it Bounty Island. And it just felt right to me.
I'm really glad you're here, but your hat might go overboard.
Why?
Oh.
I don't like it. It's like a kiss card. I think, oh, those luscious lips of yours.
You have to work hard for
She
this.
doesn't
Fine.
want that.
Do you want like a little blanket?
Salmon
or
mouth.
something? Maybe you can ask them. What are you doing? What are you doing?
What's him on the boat?
Bliss, you're everything that I've been looking for my entire life. You are
my
beautiful, intelligent,
Second time in a couple
driven,
weeks.
thoughtful. When I'm with you, you just make me feel warm. I just want to be with you. I just want to spend time with you. I believe there's nobody in this world who I'm meant to be with more than you. No matter what I did, no matter how stupid I was, we were always going to end up here. I found my person. Will you marry me?
Is that it? No.